broadcast meteorologist Christopher Cawley.
Hey y'all, what's up everybody? It's your homegirl hostess TyraLen, and you are now tuned into TyraLen Tunes In on RDU Live on Oak 93.5. I'm so excited to be here today, and I want to make sure y'all know that this is a call-in show. So today I have a very special guest, Christian Turner. Hey Christian. If y'all want to talk to him today, make sure you call in at 919-899-9305. That's 919-899-9305. If you want to call in and talk to him, you want to call in and talk to me, tune in with us right here on RDU Live. I'm so excited to have you here, Christian. How you doing today?
Good. How are you doing? Thank you for having me.
I got you together now. I got you together. This is my second show, and that's okay, but I had to get the best of the best. Are you excited to be here?
Very excited. Very excited.
So, Christian, tell the people about yourself today.
Where do you want me to start?
I want you to start at the beginning, like when you opened your eyes in the birthing room.
It all started in the year 2000. I was in a Presbyterian hospital out in Charlotte.
Okay, don't go so deep.
Nah, I'm a North Carolina native. Come from a military family, so I kind of moved around a little bit as a child. Later joined the military myself, did a little bit more traveling around till finally decided to settle back home in North Carolina. Originally from Rayford, but for those of you that don't know, Rayford's basically Fayetteville 2.0, so shout out to the Ville from 910. Now living up here in Raleigh, working full time. I'm also keeping up with my music. What else? I went to ECU, so go Pirates.
Okay, what'd you study?
I studied political science and Russian, oddly enough.
You studied Russian?
I did.
You can speak Russian right now.
I mean, I ain't got no vodka, but I mean, I could probably speak a little bit. But.
So how did you end up in the music? You went to school for political science and Russian, which is really cool, military background. How did you end up in music?
I mean, honestly, it was by chance. I got to give a shout out to my brother, Sean Kahn. He's a artist down in Myrtle Beach. We were sitting in the car one night. We actually served together. We were in, oddly enough, the same unit in Pennsylvania and then the same unit in North Carolina. We ended up, we're sitting in the car one night. He had been into music for a really long time, and we're listening to a song that he had an open beat on. And he was like, you know what, bro, just write me a verse. I was like, okay, bet. Like, let's do it. And so went and visited him a couple weeks later down in Myrtle Beach and checked out his studio, checked out the producer and everything. And they're like, all right, we'll get in, sing it. And I was like, what? Like, huh?
Just surprised.
Yep. So I ended up just doing it totally unplanned that weekend. And our first song was Mercury. So that's where it all started.
Okay, so you found yourself in the music.
Yep.
What's your sound? Where do you draw inspiration from?
Oh man, honestly, it depends on the day, really. I mean, I always like to tell people I don't really put myself into a box. So there's some days where I still feel like I'm experimenting as an artist while also trying to like captivate that unique sound, if that makes sense. Here recently, I've kind of gotten into the country pop vibe, but all of my previous work before that, it was very hip hop, pop based. I did a little bit of Latin too. I did some Esperanto music, and for those of you that don't know, I'm a huge nerd. So Esperanto is this whole artificial language that was designed back in the 1800s. It's supposed to be like the international language. So I got a couple songs for that community as well.
So you had a time trying to find your sound.
Oh yeah, and I mean, like I said, like I'm still experimenting.
Okay.
Even couple projects I got coming up, I'm kind of diving into the I don't want to say like the emo, the rock, but I'm doing a little mix of acoustics, kind of keeping with that country sound, but I'm actually coming out with a cover album here soon, and it's going to be just a mix of a bunch of different songs that, for one, I feel like I can sing well, because I mean that's important, and two, that really just kind of resonate with me. So it'll be a good mix, but it's still going to be that Christian Turner sound, if that makes sense. So
Okay, so I don't want to say you're going Beyonce, but you just kind of like, I mean, because, she's really going into this country lane right now.
Yeah.
And I know you spoke about going into this country trap lane. How's that working out for you? I mean, as a fan, I like it.
Really?
I think it fits you. So you've been trying to find your sound. I'm going to say, you might want to dabble there. Just, give me a few more songs before you.
Well, good news. I do have one more coming out. Maybe two, depending on a couple things in the background. But got one more coming out. Should be done within the next couple weeks. So by the end of the month, I'm gonna be releasing Concrete Hoedown with Gabby the Poet. So I've worked with her in the past, but that's another really trap country. It's got a trappy beat, but it's got the country undertones to it. And the whole thing with country is like, I don't have a southern accent, I guess. I mean, it really just depends on who I'm around. So it's a good mix between trying to stay me, but also trying to break into this genre, So.
What advice do you have for artists who are trying to find their sound and they may be ridiculed for genre jumping? What do you think about that?
I mean, to be completely honest, every genre is not for everybody. I've met people, and there are a couple artists that, they got pipes, like they can sing their hearts out, but if they're not in their element, it might sound like trash. But I mean, there's no harm in experimenting, because I'm quite literally still, even at this point in my music career, experimenting. So for me, it's like, if you can do it, do it. I don't think any artist should be putting themselves into a box. Like Post Malone, for example. We all know he's assembling the country Avengers right now, right? Nobody really expected it either. So he was this whole, gangster. He was doing the hip hop, the pop, the rock thing. And then all of a sudden he's making songs with, Chris Stapleton. I just saw one last night. He's doing Tim McGraw. He's got a song with Luke Combs. Like,
don't forget
Beyonce.
And
it works.
Don't forget Beyonce.
I'm Beyonce too.
Yes,
yeah, Beyonce too.
Am I staying? I think I am. But yeah, Post Malone he's genre jumping and he's opening lanes, and I love that you have the courage and the creativity to do things like that. It's really refreshing to see and to hear as well. Is there anyone that you have worked with that's molded your sound, or anyone that you want to work with?
Oh man, well, I gotta give it back to my boy Sean Khan. He definitely helped me out along the way. I mean, even to this day, like I'll call him up and be like, hey bro, like what do you think about this? What do you think about that? Had it not been for him, I feel like I kind of would have been lost in my musical journey. I feel like he really kind of guided me along. I know I've drawn inspiration from him and his style, which is super unique. And then, his newer things, you can tell he kind of draws from me too. So it's a good combination. But, when it comes to other, big name artists, I'd definitely say Post Malone for one. I love Post Malone. Kane Brown is a big one. And that's, I'm kind of biased because I'm mixed and I'm from the South, and he's a mixed dude doing country music, so it kind of just works.
It kind of opens the door for you, gives you some representation.
Absolutely, 100%. I love Morgan Wallen. I know there have been a couple times where, even I tried to do something like him, and I was like, is this, I can't do it like Morgan, but I love his style of music. It's that I've heard him called like a hip hop artist with a Southern accent, you know? Another big one, I'm getting really big into Teddy Swims right now. So
I love Teddy Swims.
Oh yeah, dude has pipes.
Yes, he's great.
Some of my covers are actually works that he's done recently. I know he just did one with Jesse Murph called Dirty. I absolutely love that song. So I'm gonna attempt to do it in the Christian Turner style, but we'll see how that turns out. One other big one, I've even been called the weekend on a weekday. So some people
called you that?
Military getting clowned, but yeah, so he's another one too. I can see elements of my music where I've kind of drawn from him a little bit. So
you have this song called "Wanna Say," featuring Tori Bella.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's one feature. I want to know about that. How did that song come to be? What was the inspiration behind it, and how did you link with Tori Bella?
Oh man, that one's interesting. So people always ask me like, oh, well, who'd you write this about? Who'd you write this about? I didn't really write it about anybody. Tori Bella was actually the daughter of one of my previous coworkers when I was still living in Fayetteville. All my coworkers, they knew I was doing the music thing. They didn't really take it that serious, but it was actually our secretary. She comes to me, she's like, hey, like, listen to this real quick. And it was her daughter singing the national anthem. And when you're singing the national anthem, you always wait so right the very end where they hit that really, really high note and carry it. Carried it perfectly. And I was like, okay, like, she can sing. Like, she's actually got pipes. So, let her know that I'd be interested in working with her. I think we got connected on social media, talked for a while, and she actually lives up in Pennsylvania. So she came down, we linked up, we actually recorded that here in Raleigh with the Vault Studios. Yeah, and that's just how it came to be. She actually, her and her mom came over to our house the night before, and the first time I ever met her in person was the night before we recorded. And we went downstairs. I turned on my phone just to get a little demo, just get a little cut, because I had already kind of pre-recorded it, just messing around, seeing how it would sound. Recorded it. Even the demo sounded great, so we essentially just took that demo and replicated it in the studio, and Wanna Say became. So.
Okay, Wanna Say. I think we should listen to Wanna Say.
Let's do it.
All right, you guys. So this is TyraLen Tunes In. I'm here with Christian Turner, and we're going to listen to one of his songs called Wanna Say, featuring Tori Bella. Hey, Cam. What up?
In the bed with you, words just fade away. Every beat, I hope you hear what I can say. I'm lost in my thoughts every single day. Loving on you, I don't know any other way. So tell me what you wanna say, what you wanna say. Tell me what you wanna say, what you wanna say. Tell me what you wanna say, what you wanna say. Tell me what you wanna say, what you wanna say.
Something's feeling wrong, tried to get along, but when you come around, feel like I did something wrong. Laying in my bed, stuck inside my head. Wanna make things right, but I'm just lying here instead. Try to understand, but I'm always left on red. But when you come around, you get up inside my head. And baby, I can't lie, I want you all the time, but it's driving me insane, going crazy on my mind.
And baby, I can't do it, cause I'm stuck inside these ruins. I'm just talking like I'm fluent, but I'm feeling like I blew it. And baby, I can't lie, I want you all the time, but it's driving me insane, going crazy on my mind.
So tell me what you wanna say, what you wanna say. Tell me what you wanna say, what you wanna say. Tell me what you wanna say, what you wanna say. Tell me what you wanna say, what you wanna say.
I want you, but I can't explain.
Every moment feels the same.
In my heart, I had the pain.
My heart screaming out your name.
Can't find the words, it's such a mess.
This sound and beat inside my
I'm
chest.
lost for words, it's just regrets.
Baby, why'd you make me
So
guess?
tell me what you wanna say, what you wanna say. Tell me what you wanna say, what you wanna say. Tell me what you wanna say, what you wanna say. Tell me what you wanna say, what you wanna say. Tell me what you wanna say, what you wanna say. Tell me what you wanna say, what you wanna say. Tell me what you wanna say, what you wanna say. Tell me what you wanna say, what you wanna say.
Wow, that was Christian Turner featuring Tori Bella. Wanna Say. I really love that.
It's one of those I don't know, just all around songs. I feel like anybody could kind of vibe to it.
Yeah,
so.
I can definitely hear that while I'm, getting a phone or that's really mainstream. I like that. Speaking of Wanna Say, there's something I want to say. In the studio, if you're watching live, you can also see we have a beautiful lady in the corner with us.
Hi, everybody. I'm Rachel.
Hey, girl. Hey, Rachel. Rachel, who are you to Mr. Christian?
I am Christian's fiance.
Oh, I love that for y'all.
Yes, thank you.
Coming off of this beautiful song, I would like to just know a little bit of your love story. Since she's here, since she's in the building, and I know you probably wrote a few songs about her.
Yes, ma'am.
So I want to know how she became your muse. What's the tea? How y'all meet?
You want me to go first? You want her to go first?
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Yeah, let's hear from you. Let's hear the man's
Okay.
perspective.
All right. Well, I mean, I can talk about it now because we no longer work in the same building.
Ooh,
But
child, the coworker
she
story.
she was kind of like my boss back in the day. Actually, I didn't even like her because her job was to basically come in and tell me what I was doing wrong. She was kind of like an auditor. I was working at a clinic, so we both work in pharmaceuticals and clinical research. I was a site coordinator, so I was responsible for, managing clinical trials, overseeing their progress and their data, entering that data so it, gets sent to the FDA or whatever. She would travel around to different sites and come in and basically check up on our work. So I saw her first time, thought she was beautiful. But in my mind, I'm like, oh, she's the feds. Like, I'm not going to talk to her. You know what I mean? Like, she's trying to get me fired. Like, I'm going to keep my distance from her. She would come in every 2 weeks to my office. And, eventually when I took over that specific project that she was also overseeing, we started working a little more closely together. And it wasn't until one day she was straight up like, look, man, like, I don't want to be here either. We just got a job to do, so let's just do it. And I was like, okay, like, bet.
Straightforward.
She's pretty cool. And so after that, we would talk a little bit when she was in the office. And then finally, I was kind of slick about it. Like, I knew her schedule. She would come in every 2 weeks, and then she'd be gone. So I hit her with that text message. I was like, hey, next time you're in town, maybe you want to go out for a drink or have dinner or something.
Yeah,
And I'm sitting there. I'd written up my 2 weeks notice because I was like, yo, I just asked out a contractor. She's my boss. Like, she's going to say no. And to my surprise, she didn't answer me for 5 hours. And I was like, that's it.
Yes,
like,
girl, make
like,
them
I gotta
wait.
move.
Make
I gotta
them
move.
wait.
But it was actually right before I went to bed that night. She texted me back saying that she would love to go out and have dinner. And then ever since, we have pretty much been inseparable. So
I love that for y'all.
I had to send all the screenshots, get the feedback before I responded.
Yeah, you had to check with her. You was like, should I not?
Yeah, I went back and forth just because, we had to see each other every 2 weeks. And that was February at that point? Late February?
It was early.
And so I knew we probably had at least 3-4 months left. So I was like, man, if this doesn't go over well, this is going to be so awkward. So I really went back and forth, not because of him as a person, but just because of our jobs and what we had to do. I was like, man, if this doesn't end well, this is just going to be uncomfortable.
You can't mess up your coin.
Yeah, no, so I had to, of course, send the screenshot to my best friend who he's now met a lot. But I was like, what do? I don't know what to do. She's like, I don't know. It's probably not a good idea. And then finally, a few hours later, my bad, I ended up saying, you know what the heck, let's just do it. So
I love that for y'all. Yeah. And now you have a forever muse.
Yes, ma'am.
So what's your writing process when it comes to the love songs?
I mean, that's definitely an easier topic for me to write about because that's just one of those things where, it just comes natural. And when you get into the songwriting process, sometimes it can take you weeks to finish one song. And there's actually a song I wrote for her called Crazy. I wrote it in one night. My mom,
I actually love that song.
Do you really? I don't think I sent that one to you guys.
No,
but,
I got it. I got it all.
Okay.
I got it.
But so Crazy, I actually wrote that the night before we recorded. My mom helped me with the chorus because my mom's a beautiful singer too, and she'd already heard the beat, and she just starts writing. I was like, you know what, like I'm gonna use this. So I had the chorus written out, and then she's just sitting over there in the hotel bed. I'm at the desk just writing, getting my stuff ready for the studio session, and it just came to me. So when it comes to love, it's almost as if there's somebody whispering in my ear telling me what to write. Like, it just comes out, like, so fluid and so natural. So.
I know we just played a song, but can we play Crazy? I mean, I don't know
absolutely.
who I'm asking because this is my show.
Absolutely.
I just love that part. I do have a few songs. I'm going to play every song of yours.
Okay.
But since you threw Crazy out there, and since I love Crazy, and if she's here, why not?
Yep.
I think it's just the perfect time. So we're going to slide Crazy right on into the mix because I had no intention of playing it, but he said it.
Let's do it.
He said it.
Let's do
So would you like to introduce it? Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you got the floor. Go for it.
With Crazy.
Crazy. Yes.
Wait, what do you mean? What am I doing?
You're dedicating the song.
Dedicating this
Yes.
song. Okay. So everybody, I'm dedicating this song to my lovely fiance, Rachel, soon to be Miss Newton.
Here's Christian Turner with Crazy.
what you're doing to me. 'Cause it's crazy how you got a hold on me. The way that you move, baby, I'm mesmerized. Need you all to myself, baby, all of the time. And it's killing me. You love me so tenderly. I'm out of my mind, intertwined. I used to be so good at being alone, yeah. Until you came in my life. Now I need you all the time. From the evening to the sunrise, baby, I'm on cloud nine. 'Cause you got a hold on me, baby. I can't escape all of these thoughts in my mind. And it's crazy, 'cause it's killing me, baby. I can't escape you, 'cause your hold is so tight. You got a hold on me, baby. I can't escape all of these thoughts in my mind. And it's crazy, 'cause it's killing me, baby. I can't escape you, 'cause your hold is so tight. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. One of a kind. Perfectly designed.
Wow, what a beautiful song. Oh my gosh, you guys, that was Christian Turner with Crazy, which he wrote for his fiance. And that was just such a beautiful song.
Thank you.
I loved how you put that together.
Thank you.
So, what other things excite you and get you in your zone besides love?
I don't know. I mean, another main theme that I like to write about. I've done a couple mental health songs because I mean that's a really big part of my life. A lot of people, including myself, that have struggled with certain things. I really like to make music that appeals to people on a broad spectrum, and just like an overall love of life. I mean, as an artist, I've always said that my biggest thing is it's not about the fame, it's not about the money, it's not about the clout per se that comes with being an artist. It's about the reach. So if I can impact people through my art, essentially, then that's good enough for me. No, of course, there's a couple songs where I just wanted to pop off. Like,
Of course, you always gotta have that mix.
I do
you're an
have
artist.
a couple fun songs. Sometimes I just find a beat. It's like, okay, this is mine now. Like I'm gonna make this mine. But yeah, so moving forward, that's also, even with the cover album that I mentioned earlier, that's gonna be another main theme. I won't give out names yet because I'll let you guys hear it when I drop it. But pretty much every song that's going to be on the cover album that I'm kind of redoing in a Christian Turner style is going to be about struggle, mental health, or maybe being done dirty in the past. Just completely relatable to really anybody from any background. So
When you talk about mental health, especially as a man, what messages are you looking to invoke, or what emotions are you looking to invoke? Because I know that men talking about their emotions, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Like men, you're human, you have feelings, right?
absolutely.
So what messages do you want men to know or listen to you for?
I mean, where do I start? I mean, as a man, you're always taught that, you got to be strong. You got to be the rock for your family, got to be the rock for your, your lady, your kids, whatever. But I mean, it's okay to have emotions. It's okay, like you said, to be human. And I mean, coming from a military background, it's even more stronger emphasized, like, show no weakness. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's definitely a stigma that we as a society need to overcome. In 2024, you would think that we'd be past that, but it's still something that a bunch of us men struggle and deal with every day that we have to suppress. I mean, I'm sure there's stuff that I've dealt with that I've probably not even told my therapist in the past, just because it's like, oh, well, I'll be perceived as weak, or I'll be seen as, not being able to get better, not being able to do something on my own, which again goes back to that societal idea that we have to suppress everything. We got to be that rock. We got to be that face, you know? So.
Are you looking to take, besides outside of music, are you looking to use your platform to maybe, like, as far as open, I wouldn't say a clinic or anything, but like just start a foundation or just take it a little bit further?
Yeah, absolutely. I actually have already started doing that, and it's
Really?
it's crazy that you bring that up, because just this week I had my first outreach from a potential client of one of my new startups. It's called Newton Development Partners.
Nice.
And essentially what I'm going to be doing is helping those underdeveloped populations. So a big one is going to be, you know, the homeless population, especially here in the Triangle. I mean, it's an increasing problem that, you know, we're still trying to fix. I think I read a statistic today. It was talking about like 56% of, you know, Wake County kids are struggling or facing homelessness. And, you know, that's terrible.
Yes, it is.
Additionally, you know, people that might reside in sobriety homes or halfway houses, veterans that might be seeking employment, you know, even teenagers that might be looking to land their first job. You know, what Newton Development Partners is going to do is essentially partner with them. And to start out, everything's going to be completely free of charge, because, like I said, it's not about the money, it's about the reach. And what we're planning on doing is sitting down and helping them write resumes that highlight their skills, help them format resumes, interview coaching, mock interviews to maybe help them land their first job and not expect anything in return. Because, I mean, you know, homelessness or whatever doesn't just happen. I mean, there's always something that leads up to it. Like, you really don't know anybody's background until you get to know them.
That's right.
So, you know, even if I could use my platform, whether it be music or whether it be my development group, the goal is just to help people. So I'm not gonna list the client out because I haven't signed a formal partnership, but I have some positive responses, and I'm looking forward to meeting and sitting down with them here soon. So
I love that you're using your platform for better. And I heard you say it wasn't about fame, it wasn't about money. What heights are you looking to reach? Is that the height you're looking to reach, just to simply be able to help, or like what's your big goal and stage?
I mean, you know, being an artist, like I said, I wanna have that reach. And I mean, celebrities are people you see in the news and the social media every day. So if I was at that point, then obviously, yeah, it'd be great. You know, having money would be great. Not having to get up and, you know, work a 9 to 5 would be great. Like, everybody's got to agree on that. But, you know, for me, that's just an added benefit. You know, what I would really like to achieve is being able to use that to reach people on a mass scale, to speak to the masses, essentially. And like I said, whether that be through singing about mental health, so people realize that they're not alone. Like, oh, if Christian Turner's going through it, then, you know, I'm not alone.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, on the inside, I'm just a regular dude who just likes to sing. You know, I'm just like you. I'm just like her. I'm just like Cam sitting in there, you know. So that's really, that's the end goal for me. So
yeah, and you can reach a lot of different audiences. I mean, you sound like you had a full life, and you're not even 30 yet.
No, I'm 23.
You sound like you had a full life, military, you know, Russian. I mean, like, ooh, someone's calling.
Somebody's calling in.
Okay, yeah. Hi, you've reached TyraLen Tunes In.
Yes, I was calling in to mess with Chris Turner. I'm a friend of his.
I think I know who this is.
Okay, go ahead and mess with him. Just keep it clean because you're on air, okay?
Okay. I just wanted to call and wish him well. It's really wonderful hearing him on the radio. And I just wanted to give a little shout-out from Virginia.
Oh.
Just a couple of friends of his. We met him in Myrtle Beach. He actually allowed us to go into the studio with him, and he made a big, wonderful impression on us with his music. Well, first of all, his personality was wonderful.
Yeah.
I will fess up. I will tell on my lady that when he played, I believe the name of the song is "My Life."
My True Self. I know exactly which one you're talking about.
My True Self. That's it. He broke her to tears. Just because she related so well with the song. It's been a favorite of hers, a favorite of mine. And also to mess with him, I told him there was another song he did, and I adopted it as my theme song, like a Deion Sanders kind of thing, Vacay. It's just great. I love to travel, and that song just really struck a chord with me. And I enjoy being around the young man. He's wonderful company. Rachel, it was wonderful having dinner with you as well. I'm just really excited for him. And as a proud papa, I'm just proud of what he's doing with his art and with the community outreach. That's wonderful. And I just wanted to call and say I'm tuning in. I'm proud of you, and I'm supporting you as much as I possibly know how.
Well, I appreciate it. That means a lot.
You're more than welcome.
Thank you.
So good luck to you. And I don't mean to take over the radio show. But
We love when people call
those
in. Y'all
songs.
can have a whole conversation.
Yeah, I hope you get to play those songs for us. My lady Gina is sitting right here. We're listening to you, and we're just enjoying listening to you guys.
I'm proud of you, Christian.
Thank you.
Thank you both for calling in and tuning in with TyraLen.
Yes, much luck to all of you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
I love the support.
Oh yeah, no, totally unexpected.
Isn't it wonderful when people can like vouch for your character?
That means the most.
Yes,
Honestly.
and they speak highly of you without anything like that. See, I like you, Christian Turner. I like you. You're cool dude with me.
I'll try.
I love you. As far as you reaching out to your community, you genre hopping. It just seemed like you're a very outgoing, open person. What can you attribute to that? Like, where do you get that from?
I mean, I can get deep. I'll keep it clean, but I'll get deep on you real quick. I always bring that back to like the root of my life. I'm biracial. I'm black and white. So, sometimes things are quite literally black and white for me. And growing up, growing up as a kid, it was never like, oh, the black side versus the white side. It was just me. And it wasn't until I got older I really started to see like, okay, there's a difference in these populations in America, and again, all the problems that we're facing. I'm not gonna get political or anything. But I don't really know how to explain it. I guess my upbringing, always seeing like my parents, for example, like they might disagree on one thing, but at the end of the day, we're still a family.
Right.
Like, we're still going to stick together. So that really allowed me to see everything from multiple perspectives, multiple things in life, whether that be, politics, for example, or maybe it's something religious, or maybe it's just, an idea in general. I always try to look at all angles of something before I make a decision or, a determination on how I feel about it. Another thing is I don't really like to judge people before I get to know them. So that's really helped me a lot, especially, having interacted with people from all walks of life. Because again, you never know what somebody's dealing with, know. And this was something even in the military that I experienced, because I joined at 17. And for me, I didn't have to serve, but I show up. I wanted to serve. I wanted to, be a big, bad Army soldier, whatever. I didn't need the college money because, like I said, my dad was military. My family, we were well. But then you get there and you see kids that were like, oh, well, I joined because my parents kicked me out and I was homeless. And it's like, oh, that changes things a little bit, So like when you look at life from an outside perspective and not just a one-sided perspective, that really it changes things,
What are some experience that you had? Like, what's one big experience that you can remember that touched your heart and solidified what you wanted to do for yourself?
Well, as my buddy that just called in, a defining moment for me musically was when, my friends came up, they visited our studio. I played one of my songs. It's called My True Self. And, she broke down and just sobbed right in front of me. And I'm sitting here like, oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I was just
the power of music.
I was just showing you my song.
Your responsibility.
And I've even been told on multiple occasions that song has helped her through her own personal struggles in life. So I've always told myself, as an artist, I like to rebrand. Sometimes I think about taking all my music down. Like, oh, I don't like this song. I don't like the way my voice sounded. That's one song that I will never take down, just because I saw personally how it touched someone that I hardly even knew at the time, someone I had just met the day prior. So that right there, that's one of the defining moments of why I've continued to do what I do. Also, I just like music. Let's be real. I love to sing.
It's an outlet.
I mean, it honestly, it's therapeutic for me. It truly is a form of art. And I can't draw. If you look at my drawings, it's all stick figures, But when it comes to music, that's something that I could truly, mold and make it exactly what I want, And it's mine. It's something that nobody can take away from me. So
Yeah. You have a song called You. Let's talk about you.
Let's talk about it.
What was the process behind it?
So two things. One, I was experimenting with the country pop genre, and I wanted to write another song about my boo. So that's all it took. Like,
Girl, you got a man that writes your songs.
That's all it took.
I love that for you.
I'm not complaining.
I mean, no, it's a simple song, honestly. It was one of those things, I was looking for beats to kind of do this little country EP that I was working on. It's all electric guitar. It's got a really smooth feel to it, and coming up with themes. Like I said, I'm from the South, but like I wasn't like, I don't know, bred in the South South. You know what I mean? So I don't really have a twang. It's just me being me on a country beat, but I'm again talking about something that I love, which is Miss Rachel. So.
Girl, Miss Rachel, I do want to let the listeners take a listen to you.
Okay.
We're going to dive right into that, and then we're going to come back and chit-chat with you some more,
Let's
okay?
do it.
All right, you guys. So this is TyraLen Tunes In. We're about to listen to Christian Turner, You.
You make me wanna pull this truck around and take it out. Take some old back roads and head out of town. Baby, give me that look, know what you're talking about. Take it out to the sticks, we ain't turning around. You make everything alright when you're beside me. You got them electric blue eyes that make me melt inside, baby. You can't get enough of that when you're wearing my hat, right? Late at night chasing the neon, girl, let me lean on you. The only drug I wanna be on. There you go, turning it on, girl. You make everything alright when you're beside, babe. You got them electric blue eyes that make me melt inside, babe. You can't get enough of that when you're wearing my hat, right? Girl, you light up the night. Won't you stay by my side, babe?
You. That was beautiful. I really like that.
Thank you.
And Rachel said, I like that too.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
That was beautiful. I really love that, y'all. Y'all cute. Okay. So as you're an artist in this new age, we all know social media is taking over. How are you balancing or working through your career? Like, I know you have to do social media. You have to kind of put on a persona and bend and, break and do all of that. How do you balance all of that?
I mean, admittedly, I haven't done, a whole bunch with social media. I know I'm gonna get some backlash for saying that lie, but I never really did hop on the whole TikTok trend. Partially just because I've never really been a TikTok user. I don't really know how to work it, to be completely honest.
You gotta get on your Zoom.
I know.
You gotta get on your Zoom.
Every once in a while, especially when I drop a new song, I'll definitely post it on Instagram. So, huge fan of Instagram stories, Instagram reels. You go through my public profile. I've got, pictures of me on stage. I've got, just drops with my music in the background. So I have gotten some.
Drop your handle.
Drop my handle.
Your IG handle.
Oh, you know what? See, I'm so out of touch. Let me pull it up real quick.
He's like, what's a handle?
If you want to follow me on Instagram, it is christian.newton.turner. That is it.
Okay.
So should be pretty easy to find. I'm the mixed dude wearing a cowboy hat. So, but yeah. Other than that though, the way that I've spread it is really just word of mouth. So I mean, I've got a really, really, good support system behind me. Rachel, I've got my parents, I've got, the rest of my family on both sides. My dad's mom, my grandma on my dad's side, she actually downloaded Spotify just to listen to me.
Go ahead,
So
Grandma.
we love that. We love seeing that. But yeah, I mean, I've done songs with other artists too, which have kind of taken off. I actually did one with Bubba Graham,
Really?
and it's called Outlaw. So that song is actually to date my most popular song, and it's the song that I get the most traffic off of because of him. So it's his song that I featured on, but because of that, like I've still gotten a lot of organic growth with that.
Yeah, I mean, own that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
own that.
And I just like the song, so I just think it's a dope song.
So how are you going to get? Because unfortunately, I'm so sorry, but social media is becoming a part of being an artist.
You have to.
And I know you want a wide reach. How do you plan to change that up?
I mean,
You're going to let somebody else take care of that?
Once I'm financially able, 100%, like I am getting a social media manager. No, I mean, I've told myself for a while now, I need to hop on that, especially TikTok. TikTok's where it's at. Like, I mean, one thing, you can go viral overnight and then you're making millions.
can.
You know what I mean? But it's also, working a full-time job, especially in the industry that I work in. It's not always possible for me to just sit down and, record videos like I want to. I
Yeah.
can't, make music as much as I'd like to. So, and with this economy, like I'm not quitting my job. So, I got bills to pay.
Because if I could be here all day, I would.
Oh yeah, 100%. I would be in the studio with my journal, writing and recording.
Right.
I mean, as much as I love music, that's just kind of the harsh reality. Like, especially as an up and coming artist, it's kind of all or nothing. So you're either a local artist with not a lot of traffic, or you are Post Malone.
I think there's a meeting. I think you can.
You think so?
You can carve your own lane.
Oh, absolutely.
So are you saying you want to get signed? Is that a goal for you, or do you want to go independent?
I mean, it really depends. Having a little bit of insight into the industry. I mean, also depending on, what label, if you get into the specifics of it, it can kind of make or break your career.
It can.
As an independent artist, though, you kind of hit that bridge where it's like, okay, I have to fund all of this myself. And I'm either going to dump all my money into my music and be broke, or I'm going to do my music on the side and keep working, my full-time job or whatever.
Yeah,
because
adulting
it's just
choices.
life, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it would be cool to be signed just because I know that a label would help me attain that reach that I would like to have. But I'm also not ignorant to the fact that I could 100% do it myself.
You can.
As an independent artist, and keep all my cuts,
Right.
which would be nice.
Yeah.
So,
Watch your coins.
it's anytime I drop a song, it's like, okay, like, do I want this to get picked up, or do I just want it to organically blow up? So I guess it's whatever happens first, and then we'll decide from there.
Whatever happens first.
Yeah.
So first, you got to get on your Zoom, okay?
Yep.
So we can see you doing some TikTok dances and whatnot.
I don't know about dancing. I
You're
can't
not gonna dance.
I
You can't dance. You from the country. You can't two-step.
It depends on the day, honestly. But yeah, I mean, TikTok. Oh, we got another one.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
is that your mom?
It might be.
Hello, you're on TyraLen Tunes In.
Hey, I was calling in to comment on Christian Turner.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Go for it. You're on.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Just want you to know how proud we are of this young man. Happen to be a proud grandparent.
I appreciate it.
And just let you know he's the best of both worlds.
Yes, ma'am.
I think so too. I think he's doing very well. You got any embarrassing stories to share
no,
while
we
you're
can't
on?
do that.
No embarrassing. No embarrassing stories for grandma. Okay. Well, y'all want to chit chat for a second?
What's going on?
Yeah, I wouldn't. Hey, honey.
Hey.
There's lots of embarrassing stories we could tell, but,
Gonna keep it cute.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not gonna expose them today. Maybe
No,
next
but-
time.
he's been a singer from the time he could talk. He's great. We're so proud of him.
Well, I appreciate it.
What's your favorite song of his?
Crazy.
That's
I
a
think
fan
we're
favorite.
all in agreement that Crazy is a beautiful piece of work.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you for calling. It means a lot to me. I didn't expect any calls tonight, honestly. I thought everybody would just tune in, leave me in the background. So.
This is weird watching this, and it's on a delay.
Oh, yeah. Am I a couple seconds behind?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But proud of you, buddy.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
I love you.
Love you.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye. I'm going to cry on this show. I'm going
Don't
to
do that.
cry. Oh, my gosh. And everybody love their grandma.
Oh, yeah.
We love the
100%.
grandmas, okay? So, yeah, don't make me cry. Oh, it's like, that is just beautiful. People calling in your... Why would you think you wouldn't be watched? Oh. Hey, look at the support.
hold
It's
that thought.
coming in. Hello, you're on TyraLen Tunes In.
Hi, how are y'all?
Hello.
Good. How are you?
Hey, I just wanted to call in and tell you how proud I am of you, Christian.
Well, thank you very much.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi.
I'm so proud of y'all.
Thank you.
This is just his proud aunt calling in.
I appreciate the support.
You're allowed to share any
Absolutely.
embarrassing stories, too.
Nah, we're good. We're good. We don't need that.
Oh, I wouldn't do that to him.
She's probably got more than my
I
grandma,
would just-
honestly.
Oh, I got plenty, buddy.
I know she does. That's why.
I wouldn't do that to you.
Thank you.
But I did just want to say that I'm so proud of you, and I support you 100%, and I've been watching you do this your entire life.
I appreciate it.
I remember those times of you singing in the kitchen. I won't say to what.
Yeah,
but-
don't tell them.
Anyway, I just want to let you know I'm super proud of you and support you no matter what.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
All right. Y'all take care. Love you.
You too. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
See? Before I could finish my sentence,
Yeah.
which was,
I know.
why did you think you weren't going to get any support? I know you have a nice fan
I
base.
don't know. I mean,
Like, what is that imposter syndrome?
it's not. I mean, honestly, imposter syndrome is exactly what it is. You know, like, it's not that I didn't think I'd have support. I know I've got a good support base. And I mean, it takes a village, honestly. So, but I don't know. I mean, it's some days it just
Look.
They just tired of hearing me talk.
No.
That's all it is.
No, that's not it. We're going to answer this. Oh, did I press the wrong button? Oh, somebody must have hung up because I pressed the right button. Ooh.
We'll hit you back, whoever it was.
Call us back. They went to the thing. You can call us right back. 919-899-9305. Right there in the bottom. We'll be waiting for you. Oh, there we go. Hello, you're on with TyraLen Tunes In.
Hi.
Hello.
Who are we talking to? I think I know this.
I think I do too. You can't have stage fright, girl.
You on the
Hi.
radio, girl. You on the radio.
Okay, so this is Christian Turner's little sister.
Hey, girl.
Oh, hello.
Hi. Hi.
What you want to tell Christian?
I'm proud of you.
I appreciate it.
I love you.
And I love you.
I also have a lot of embarrassing stories to tell about you.
I'm gonna do a whole show of just Christian's family.
Christian Turner's embarrassing stories. A trilogy.
Well, I wanted to say I love you and I'm proud of you.
Well, I love you, and I appreciate it. You know, you're one of the reasons why I've continued to do this for so long.
Thank you. That means a lot to me.
What was that?
It means a lot to me.
Oh, I gotcha.
Christian. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Popular dude.
That's all.
Alrighty.
Bye.
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 Okay. did another one call
That's what it sounded like.
in? So just do it again? Oh, well, call us back. Call us back, okay? Listen, the outpouring of support is so beautiful.
Nah, it truly does. It means a lot to me.
See?
Either that or they just tired of hearing me talk.
No, that is not it. That is not it. Hello, you're on with TyraLen Tunes In.
Hi, Tyra.
Hi.
Hi, El Grito.
Oh, my gosh.
How are you doing?
I love y'all so much. I love your music.
Thank you.
You got all of our support.
Thank you.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi.
Hi, my niece.
Hello.
Welcome to the family.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Thank you.
Look, I just want to let you know that we behind you.
I
We're
appreciate
behind
it.
y'all.
Thank you.
100% Tyra, you're doing a fantastic job. Keep up the good work.
Thanks, Mom.
So, with that being said, we're watching and listening.
Thank you.
I love y'all.
Love you.
We all love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you for calling in.
Bye. Oh, yes.
I said, I said, we're surprised. I guess we can we drop the secret?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so, I mean, we don't. He's strictly here for his talents, his talent alone. But our moms do happen to be sisters.
Yep.
We have nothing to do with
It's
that.
the big reveal.
The big reveal. Oh, goodness.
This one might be my mom.
Oh, Lord, this might be your mom right here. Okay, you're on with TyraLen Tunes In. Hello.
I just wanted to say I saw that young man with a different woman last week.
Please, sir, not on this show. We got love songs. We got love songs on this show.
Text it to me.
This is his friend that you mentioned before. This is Sean.
Mr. Sean.
It's been amazing seeing Christian grow into the man that he is now from the time I met him. I may or may not be, I cannot confirm or deny, the person that was responsible for the weekend on a weekday comment.
I said, who asked you that? Who told you that? That's who you were. Okay, we got it.
But from the time that I met Christian to now, seeing his confidence grow, but still balancing that with humility, seeing that he's fallen down several times, but he always gets back up, gets back on the horse, keeps riding forward. He's always creating. He's always thinking. He's always dreaming. He's always building. I really appreciate that about you, man, and I think that that's going to be a driving factor in your success. So I love you. I'm proud of you like everyone else is, and I can't wait to see the rest of the journey.
Thank you, bro. I love you, too, and I will be seeing you very soon.
All right, man. Shalom.
Yes, sir. Shalom.
Thank you. Okay, we got to wrap this up because I feel like it's going to be cause and cause. So you take that imposter syndrome and you shove it because you're so supported and so loved. And that's just the family. We're not even getting into outside.
That is true.
Because I know your Spotify listening is going up and up and up and up and up, right?
Yep.
So we got to get on TikTok. We're almost there. We got to close it out. I definitely want to hear Cakewalk in Malibu before we go, okay? Before we go into Cakewalk in Malibu, let people know what you have coming up and where they can keep up with Whoa. Is it got everything you got going on? I need to bring you back so we can just have phone calls.
Right, let's do it. Yeah, we're gonna take this. You want me to just go ahead?
We're gonna let you introduce yourself. If they want to call back, we'll chit chat.
Yeah, coming up soon. Like I said, I will be having a covers EP releasing with that main theme of mental health and struggle and everything that you could possibly relate to. I mean, if you're human, you're gonna relate to it. Very excited about this one. I'm going to try to have most of it done here next couple weeks or so, but whenever I do drop it, you can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, YouTube Music. I believe I'm on TikTok, even though I don't use it.
He will be.
I will be. I will be very soon. But, yeah, everything is under Christian Turner. Like I said, look for the mixed dude with the cowboy hat. You will know it's me. So.
Christian, thank you so much for joining our show today. I truly loved having you. Rachel, thank you for coming. I loved hearing your story. Christian, I love hearing your story. And you keep living life. I mean, you got so much more to go. You already lived 50 years. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yes, ma'am. And I really appreciate you having me on today. I appreciate everybody calling in on my support. Thank God, obviously, for bringing us all here. I know it's a little stormy outside, but I appreciate it.
Okay, we're going to take it.
All right, one more.
Hello, you're on with TyraLen Tuning In.
Hi.
Ooh.
Hello.
This is the call we've been waiting for.
Hello. I made it in just in time. What's up, Kristen Turner?
Hello.
TyraLen, Rachel.
Is this Mama Turner?
Mama Turner in the house. Oh, my cheeks are sore. I have not been able to stop smiling for, I don't know, the past hour. Yeah. I'm just so happy for y'all. So happy for you, CJ. I'm I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
This is just the beginning.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
we love you, Mama Turner.
All right. Love you. Love y'all so much.
Love you.
All right. Well, I just wanted to drop that in, and I'll see you soon.
Sounds good.
Keep it up, buddy. Love you.
Do. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Cakewalk in Malibu.
Yep.
This is your homegirl hostess, TyraLen Tunes In, Oak 93.5, RDU Live. Christian Turner, thank you so much. We're going to take it out to Cakewalk in Malibu. Y'all make sure y'all tune in next Tuesday at 6 o'clock for some more goodness, okay? So we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
The way that I'm living just ain't right. So little mama, I can show her on the west side. She said she wanna get a taste of this life. I said, baby, hop on in and we can take a ride. Alley, you. I've been ballin' with the crew, made a bad shawty woo. I don't think she even knew she was rolling with her dupes. Told her friend to pull through so that she can get it too. Yeah, I love the way she move, but I ain't moving too soon. Know your body in tune, move around like she got something to prove. Took your girl away from you, ain't nothing you can do. Call that a cakewalk in Malibu, yeah. She said the way that I'm living just ain't right. So little mama, I can show her on the west side. She said she wanna get a taste of this life. I said, baby, hop on in and we can take a ride. We drinking 40s, cotton 50s, little mama wanna slide. She said it in the Bentley, all she wanna do is grind. When she working, when she twerking, shawty stay up on my mind. She said, do it when you want, so I come get it anytime. Yeah, mama at the freak when she sippin' on that lean. And she love the way I eat it, she be my favorite cuisine. And I know she ain't gon' leave me, cause she be my loyal queen. And she do what I tell her, she ain't ever disagree, yeah. She said the way that I'm living just ain't right. So little mama, I can show her on the west side. She said she wanna get a taste of